Ooh. Gemini, there's a connection to your family line here. So this could be either the way I look at it in these days and times, people are getting DNA tests, trying to find relatives, ancestral line, looking back, talks, history. There is something there. I do see that maybe this is finding out a secret or something in the past. I don't know. I am seeing that kind of energy. Something will come in to restore your balance. Okay, there is that kind of energy too. A major decision. I do feel here you could be surrounded by a lot of jealousy this week too. So I do see that energy as well. All right, I do see here. Don't believe everything you hear. Okay, there can be someone sweet talking or breaking promises that they're not going to keep. Also, you don't make any promises you can't keep either. Okay, so I do see that energy. I do see wisdom's coming through here too, and this is a time of separating. There may be something you're going to, a person or a situation you're going to be separating from this week. Very hopeful energy. Okay, it's like putting down your burdens, clearing your path. I do see that. Very hopeful energy, hoping that what you put your time and energy in is going to bring you some kind of rewards, and it will. I do see hope is there, and I do see dealing with the energy of a Capricorn. There will be a turn of events this week. This is like expect the unexpected. And this could be, it brings fortune and luck to you, but I do feel this could be a turn of events, change of plans, something like that. Look at it as an adventure. It's adventurous type of energy. I also see for some of you, this could be something official. You could be signing something. This could be a document, a contract, something like that. Can't be dealing with legalities. Now, I do see an end of a very negative situation. Okay, the worst is over. Now, for some of you, you may hear the truth in a situation and it could hurt, but the truth still sets you free somehow. So I do see something like that, truth coming through. Now, there can be an argument or some kind of dispute, and it's your truth and their truth, and then there's a truth in between somehow. I do see manifestation. For some of you, I do see it's like you're feeling spiritually devoided, meaning you're losing hope and faith, okay? But there is an ending here and a new beginning. So not focusing on past hurts is important to kind of move forward, or all these disappointments. It's pushing forward, being hopeful, closing that door so you can move forward, because I do see there is, some disappointments that you've been dealing with. Rebirth is showing up, okay? And don't be too hard on yourself either. There's something maybe heavy on your mind that you want to do, and that this could be affecting other people, because you could like make a choice and decision in the future that will affect a lot of people, but this could be in your thoughts as well, okay? I do see, for some of you, relocation or travel. Thoughts of moving, definitely. But I see abundant energy. A lot of abundant energy is coming through too. And a lot more clarity. I see a new beginning. This is a new emotional path, a new way of feeling. For some of you, you may be surrounded by music this week, going out, listening to music. I see that coming into play. Okay, for some of you, an Aquarius may resonate this week. It's a focus somehow. All right, I'm going to try to explain these energies here, because it is a general reading and it is a lot, because it's like a rebuild of foundations, a lot of things going on. First, I want to say there is restraint here, and I'm going to try to explain the restraint. There's an important message that you need to know your limitations and to stick with them, or you're just going to get frustrated. Lower your expectations, stop aiming too high, and settle for what is within your grasp, and enjoy it at the present moment. If you are making outrageous goals, or pushing your limits, or expecting too much in some certain area, you're going to be disappointed. So know your limitations. There's a sense of you're pushing too far. So you need to kind of lower expectations with some things and put a restraint on it, okay? There is a strong energy of things trying to tilt too much in the foundations here. And what I'm seeing here, polarities, your spiritual desires and your spiritual pursuits, and then there's a versus your physical body and your pleasures. It's all kind of out of balance, so you have to do something that's necessary to bring them back into a balance here. It's like your heart and your soul is pulling you one way, or you're trying to, and then it's like, oh, but my desires, and I want to do it this way. It's like an example of this could be a very basic one. You want to go into a religion or something that is says you can't drink alcohol, you can't dress this way or whatever. But then here you are, your desires and you want to have a drink and you want to do, you know what I mean? There is a polarity here. And that is a very basic example. And this could be just, your spiritual pursuits, you're supposed to do this, but then here you are wanting to do something different. It's almost very contradictory. So your initiations and the spiritual and emotional side do not mix with your physical and ego side. You know what I mean? I think that is the best way I can explain that. So it's pretty deep. So I'm seeing that. For some of you, this is deception, and you could be lying. It's almost like being lying to your own self sometimes. Or you're trying to be sneaky because you are trying to do something one way, or you're saying you're doing it that way, and then you're doing it a different way. Another way, just say, it could be with work, an example. They want you to do this and you're not allowed to do something, but then you go and get it done, but you do it your way and you do it in a sneaky way. I mean, there is that energy. I see a lot of observing, studying, very important as well. There are people that are very deceptive around you too. So like I said, your expectations of others or things may be different, and be careful what you are doing. For some of you, this could be you being watched by someone as well. You're being observed in a way, okay? Now, there can be some gossip or being thrown under the bus for some of you on the side, but that's not for everyone, all right? For some of you, it's like sitting on the sidelines and just learning some things. Now, be careful. There is auspicious type of energy. That's the best I can explain too, okay? Some of you are so business focused and so into doing what you need to do. Like I said, needing to know your limitations. I think that is the best I can explain it. It's a lot of energy here, like I said. I do feel you could be very, very defensive this week. You may have a win over something, but theirs comes with a cost, okay? There could be some debates. Not everybody's on the same page. This is people's situations, leaving your life, cutting things out. I mean, we do see a lot of changes and change in the way of thoughts here. So very defensive energy as well. I do see here that this is an important time to delve into creativity when you're feeling this way too. And I do see music is essential, and this is for your healing. So either singing, dancing, listening to it, learn to play an instrument. I don't know. There is that kind of energy that shows up here that could be soothing and good, delving into creativity as well. I do see lessons learned. Okay, you're going to be reviewing some things. There's a sense of reflection and review. And these are lessons well learned. You're going to look what worked, what didn't work, and moving forward. You are moving forward, but again, it's like you're holding a little bit of, you're 2 steps forward with something, okay? So it's like wrapping up loose ends and moving forward. So teaching, learning kind of is showing up here as well. I do see it is important with some stuff to make a stand for what you believe in and do what you feel is right. Okay, I do see you may feel that others are going to judge you, or you're worried about someone's disapproval. It's better off just doing what you need to do than kind of sneaking around, because I see some of you could be sneaking around. It doesn't mean all of you. So it's like, just do what you need to do. Okay, so in a way, make a stand. Okay. I do see a lot of energy here of you're on the right path with some things, and it's like keeping more to yourself. You're not expressing everything, but you have to follow your intuition as well. Now, there can be changes with work, change of direction with work, career. I do see that. So you may be thinking of, for some of you, starting your own business. I do see that, especially if it's home decor or real estate. There is that good energy too, thoughts of moving or money coming through that way. I see financial independence. Now, for some of you, think what you think before you do, but some of you may just quit your job quickly and take a leap of faith. And there's an ending here. Which will create massive changes. Okay, there's ups and downs. Now, there can be some arguments over finances or something like that as well. I do see that possible for some of you. There is some kind of breaking free from some kind of financial obligation for some of you as well. You have a lot of energy. There may be some opportunity that comes up, okay? And it's almost like you need to either make that act on that opportunity that's before you, commit to it without trying to make any demands, or pass it up. So I do see that kind of energy. It's a hit or miss for some of you. All right. I do see a sudden change here. Okay, this is like a breakthrough. Maybe this is like, I think towards the end of the week going into the next week, there's big changes. This is like change beyond your control for some of you. This is like your temper. There could be all hell breaks loose, an argument going on. I do see that too. So it's kind of calamity. Okay, so I am seeing that. It's a tower that I see here too. Be careful. This could be fighting with someone in authority. Okay, you may not, be careful here. For some of you, this could be an argument with your parents, or a couple that could be arguing and separating, or there can be something that just really changes. I don't know, this is like an explosion going on. It's a power struggle as well, so I am seeing that kind of energy. All right, so there's a big energy coming up for some of you. Really big, massive situations may be happening. You need to accept a situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. So pick and choose your battles too, or do not meddle, get involved in other people's battles, because it could just blow up in your face. So there is a sense of big changes, something is occurring, and accepting the situation as it is rather than fighting it, and just let, these are things beyond your control. So I do see that energy happening. I do see dealing with a mother figure, father figure, or these people who are very, very set in their ways, okay? I do see here also some of you taking your power back, okay? Making your own decisions, breaking free from restraint too. So I am seeing that. Divine timing, there is some confusion. Pay attention to your dreams. There could be some weird dreams going on, or some scary dreams, where you dream someone that you love passes away, and that, which usually means extends their life, okay? But, there is these kind of dreams, I'm seeing for some of you. You do have luck on your side, okay? This is a time of good fortune and some abundance, okay? And being open to receive the good things in your life. So I do see that kind of energy coming through as well. There is a focus on, wow, this could be news of a pregnancy fertile energy, and maybe there's an argument over it. I don't know. There's so much energy for Gemini this week, okay? There could be a change of a rite of passage showing up. For some of you, the females out there, this could be hormonal changes. There's so much energy here, and pinpointing it to everyone is going to be hard. Home foundation, new beginnings here. Okay, so I do see that energy as well. I do see, you have big transformation coming. There's endings, closures, death and rebirth. Okay, something is ending and moving forward. I think I saw this for Pisces. It's like I do this, and I explained it to them. It's like doing a walking meditation. It's like when I've got things in my mind, don't know what to decide, or I'm frustrated, I actually can do 5 miles just pacing up and down my house. And it's like it's good, it's good for your health, it's physically fit, and it also can bring epiphanies. So do a walking meditation or something like that is showing up. Because I see just a lot of energy coming up, especially I feel ending this week for some of you.